Good evening, my renegades. Welcome back to Rogue Radio. My name is Sarah Jane, and I got so drunk I could hardly breathe. I forgot to breathe.
What are these muscles I'm using?
Man, what else did I say? What? Oh, I can't feel my lips. Oh, and then I offered to drive. Oh, shit.
Listen, bro, I just got my life back today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I almost fall out the car. I fell off the bed. Yo.
Very heavily.
Yeah. I feel like I might have been a little too animated trying to hang on to the bed. Just like, where's my phone? Boom.
Oh, that's what you was looking for?
Yeah, I was looking for my phone.
No, I thought that you just stood up and just boom. That's why me and Bubba was so weird, man. Sitting over here like, what is Sarah about to... Oh my god! Wait. You know, you just stand there and you about to try to help somebody, but bro, I'm too drunk myself. I was like, well, if I try to help, we all going down.
What y'all two niggas talking about?
How I tried to save her from falling off the bed. I was too drunk, man. I was like, wait a minute. Nah, look.
My old ass can barely get up the street. I'm talking shit. Oh, you online? Oh, hell no. Let me see how to do it.
Damn right! Oh shit! Oh!
Hey man! John! Come back in, man!
Oh, well this is a special edition because I'm gonna be plastered again and we're gonna see if I can read through the damn article. You thought I had a problem reading without being drunk.
Oh,
Man, it's gonna be interesting tonight. Okay, if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to... What the... If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, or if you want to just tell me to stop drinking, the links will be down in the description below on how to reach me and maybe put me into an AA meeting. You know.
Stabilize the ass real quick.
Oh my god. I really hope. I sent the case to my work on accident.
Not about to fire your ass.
I really hope not. Look, listen. If you don't know, I work at a mental health facility.
Hey man, listen. Sometimes don't cut it. Alcohol will.
Well, the story went, I actually had to have something sent to work the last time I worked.
Okay.
And I just forgot to change the address. Oh, and some lady answered the door. I don't know which one it was. I'm so sorry.
You say fired with me.
No. No. Man, even the animals are tired of this racist bullshit.
What happened with the animals?
Man,
We just talked about animals.
systematic racism is driving animals out of deprived areas, woke biologists claim. Oh, I'm sorry. Woke folks said this shit. War on woke, yo.
When the biologists become woke? What happened?
I know. Everybody's woke. Even the Department of Defense is woke.
But the fact that
We're
they got
under-
a woke biologist. Like, this is
A
a
woke
whole different type of
biologist.
species.
The lead of the Daily Mail said it all. Scientists claim that there is fewer wild animals in neighborhoods where mostly people of color live, and their absence is affecting residents' mental health. Oh, wow. You know, see, if I didn't have Hopper just sitting there, I know I'm not a woman of color, but if I didn't have Hopper waking me up in the morning, like, tweet, like, listen, we wouldn't have the mascot of Rogue Radio, alright? I'm glad he's still around.
The man's Hopper. You know, every time I hear Hopper, it reminds me of the Bugs Life guy.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Bugs Life, Hopper.
I was thinking of Stranger Things, Officer Hopper.
Okay, I like that too.
Yeah.
Stranger Things is pretty good.
Anyway, let's pause just there. People of color often live in cities, and cities often have fewer animals than, say, rural areas.
Heck yeah, we live in the city. You think about to live in the country?
Where, you know, people of color also live. Okay, yeah, no, that's... Wow.
You need spirit, bro. I ain't about to be out in the woods by myself.
You were,
not a horror
man,
story.
you were about to go into the park with me after dark,
Hey,
after
listen.
we got done at Olive Garden.
Listen.
You're like, oh shit, let's go. Go find Bigfoot.
Hey, man, listen. I'll become a millionaire by doing that. That's alright. As long as you wasn't like my other friend where she tried to play the Ouija board out in the cemetery.
Sweet jeez, I don't fuck with that shit.
Bro, me neither.
I don't fuck with it. I don't touch it. I don't smell it.
Why would you want to smell the board?
I don't know. Maybe it smells like dead people.
I'm sure it does.
Did
bring
you
them
know
back.
that the creator of the Ouija board has a Ouija board headstone so that everybody can talk
What?
to him? Yeah, stupid as
So
fuck.
he wants people to visit him, even in death.
Mhm.
We already.
That's exhausting. Let me sleep.
Yeah, bro. People already playing your game. Like what? Now we gotta visit you in death too.
Man, I don't fuck with Ouija board. I don't fuck with tarot cards, crystals, or any of that shit. No,
Not even
I'm a
Bible.
believer in Jesus. If I want to talk to a spirit,
Amen.
it's the Holy Spirit. I don't need to know anybody else's life. I don't need to know what's going on in my life, because psychics, man, I know we're off topic, but you know what?
Bro, listen, I think psychic be dabbling too. I
Mhm.
don't trust it.
Man, I'm sorry, if I ever, which I will never, ever, I'm just
Go
gonna be
to a
sitting,
psychic?
yeah, I'm just gonna be sitting there like, how the fuck do you know my life? How the hell, who the hell told you about my life?
I don't.
You have no right to be looking beyond the veil, bitch.
Right, but how do you know that they're not cursing you at the same time though?
They are, because they don't have permission to look past the veil.
Because they could be putting a whole word curse over your life.
That's why I'm just
And
like,
thinking
you
you
have
don't
no
know the
right.
future. Yeah.
You have no right to be telling people this shit. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
They just be saying vague statements so that way it sounds good on paper.
Uh-huh. Yeah, some of them are just like fakers. They get by being fake. Like, oh,
Yeah, bro, you gonna go to a pool in
I
the
sense
next year.
I sense there was a death in your life. Is that true?
I sent you were really close to them. And their name,
They're like,
their
"Yeah,
name, it
that's
has an
true."
A in it, right? Like, come on,
There's
bro.
an A in it, right? And then a friend of the wow.
Like 90% of names got A's in it. Come on, man.
And I'm guessing that this friend of a friend's cousin, last removed's son,
I sent
had
some
sex
hatred.
with you.
Oh. That was specific. That was specific. I don't know about that.
No, no, just stop all of it. You're inviting spirits in your home, people. I'm just saying. I wouldn't say this if I didn't love you, and I know you guys are probably like, man, you're a party pooper. Damn right, I'll shit on your party. Big stinking piece of shit.
Like Amber Heard. That was crazy.
Oh shit. I'll be Amber Heard pooping on your party.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
That's crazy.
let's get back to the article.
Yes.
What's a woke biologist to do in the endless quest to find racism everywhere? And let's be clear, racism exists all across the world. Biologists have turned to the animal world.
I've never seen it in the animal world, but okay.
Animal kingdom. A new study titled Systematic Racism Alters Wildlife Genetic Diversity claims that to have found that neighborhoods that were mandated to be segregated for minorities by the government are still suffering. Wait, why the animals gotta suffer? All they do is hunt, shit, and eat. That's all they do. They don't care if you're black or white.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think
Wow.
color. Let me
The study suggests that areas where mostly white people live a greater animal diversity than most of the predominantly black. I'm sorry, I don't want to assume shit because I know you have 2 dogs, right?
Okay, yeah.
I haven't met a lot of African Americans that have pets.
I'm sorry. That shit took me out. Okay. Alright, you wanna know why? You wanna know why?
Why?
Like, I feel like all of us has been through some traumatic shit with somebody else's pet.
Right.
Like it's always like with mine, it was my
I got attacked by a dog when I was like 7 and
Yeah.
man, it was bad. It was bad.
My dad had a cat, and it was like I was laying down. This cat, I woke up, and this cat was sitting on my chest. So I was like, oh no, like we're not doing that, bro. I took the cat and I put it in the closet. I locked it. Somehow, some way, 4 hours later, she got out. I didn't tell nobody.
I thought you were about to say she died. Holy fuck.
I wish, bro. She just scratched me.
Oh.
No, she got out.
Man, I've had bad luck with cats too, and I owned 2 of them, but
Evil.
I love my cats. I love my Loki boy. He was such a good boy.
I did.
Terrence loved him too, man.
Yeah.
Even though he was allergic.
I feel like we've all had, like, people of color, like, we just had bad experiences, bro. Like, the only reason why we get dogs and stuff like that is for protection. Like, that was our protection. So.
Right. In the United States, systematic racism has had lasting effects on the structure of cities. Specifically due to government mandated renting. I really hope I don't lose my job.
Bro. That's what you're thinking about.
I have to explain this to my boss.
Bro, I can only imagine. Listen, first of all, she ain't gonna be mad, man. She gonna be like, look, I needed that. You ain't know the day that I was had.
Oh no. Rendering policies. What?
Bro, what's up?
What did they do? Okay, so did he bring it back to you?
Nah, he called and he was like, yeah, I tried to drop off the case, but then this lady wouldn't pick it up and she said leave it at the door. He called Sarah.
Yeah, I sent him the address, so.
And Sarah said that it was the place that she worked at, because my man's was a little bit concerned. He's like, how far am I driving out?
5 minutes. It's fine. Man, I'd be concerned too if I was. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, because you gotta drive extra, and that's not on your.
Yeah.
It's not on your thing.
Alright. Segregated neighborhoods that persist today still, said the study. Okay. But the second sentence acknowledges the obvious. However, it is not known whether varying habitat structures and natural resource availability associated with racial segregation.
Sorry, man. There's so many big words.
Affect the demographics of evolution of urban wildlife populations. After thousands of words, the study concludes that the verbose passage, if models including both covariates explain more variation of the models which, or with either covariate and suggests that the effect of neighborhood racial composition and environmental disturbance in genetic composition are to some extent independent. If the opposite is, Ben Shapiro wrote this.
Like that.
Because he uses big words like that.
Now, listen, I be trying to tell people, like, being in the medical field, like, look, bro, y'all talking about people being able to read at 5th grade reading literacy. I'll be the same way. I don't know what this big word means. This is what it is. Because I can't. That was a lot of big words.
If the opposite is true, this is more likely that racial composition affects genetic composition due to the correlation with environmental disturbance. Put it in drunk woman's terms, Ben, because I don't know what the fuck we just said.
I'm trying to think hard. Like, man, is it the liquor or is it me?
It's the liquor, it has to be. Man, we went to Olive Garden. I had 3 spiked strawberry lemonades, and now I'm on a passion fruit mango Seagram.
How does passion fruit taste? What is it?
Oh, it's good. It tastes nice. It's nice and sweet.
What?
Oh, shut up!
What?
Oh, I know what you're saying. N-U-P-E-N-D, where the passion fruit grows sweet. But it's true.
What was you thinking? You thinking?
Other things.
Oh, you quiet.
Because he knows that we're recording right now. That's a lot of work. Yes, I agree, Ben.
See what you mean, man. Hey, man, I get you.
2 of the researchers, University of Manitoba. Oh my god. Stop!
Bitch, that was it.
Oh, Jesus. You know we're recording, right? What'd he say? I didn't even hear it.
Go ahead and repeat it, Bubba.
Yeah, say it for the people.
Do it for the peeps.
What'd he say?
I'm not gonna say that. Bubba, man, just... I knew what you said. I gotta recollect.
Oh my god! Tomorrow, baby.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
It is Valentine's Day. Tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. It's tomorrow, honey.
It is Valentine's Day. There's about to be a lot in here that sweet.
Oh man, forget the article. This is the whole podcast. This is the whole damn.
I respect your wishes.
Your wishes? Your wishes? It's okay. I'm having a hard time talking too. It's alright.
Yes, most definitely.
2 of the researchers, University of Manitoba biologist Colin Garraway and Chloe Schmidt from the German Center of Investigative Biodiversity Research, also conclude that the cities have less animal diversity. They say that it's a city, dumbass. Of course. They say that several factors such as densely populated areas, lots of pavement, railroads, and nighttime lights may contribute to the lower diversity of wildlife in non-white neighborhoods. You think?
Right, the what? What is that?
What?
The what?
Less animal diversity in black neighborhoods.
Why?
Because of the pavement. The pavement, the railroads, and the streetlights.
Oh,
they just deter animals.
Be
Our results suggest that the neighborhoods that are largely non-white support smaller, more fragmented, less genetically diverse wildlife populations, notably the effects of racial composition and habitat degradation on genetic composition were consistent across the majority of Texas.
I hope so.
A taxa?
Gonna want a tiger to come out in their backyard.
Well, since it's not native to America, I don't think we'll have a problem. I'm more afraid of pumas and bears.
You would allow a lion or a tiger to just come in your backyard.
If you guys don't know, that's a mating call that a lot. Oh shit, you keep on running into the bottles! God damn it. Oh. Y'all, this is my soulmate. Alicia, you're my soulmate, I swear to God.
You're my soulmate too. Okay. I love you too.
I can't even get it out. No, I can't. Oh, fuck. Oh. Fuck the article, man. Fuck it. Y'all want to read it? Hello, my renegades. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone and computer, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download your Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's a lot of fun, so come join us.
That's all you gonna hear. Watch, man, you be chilling on your porch, drinking some wine. That's all you gonna hear. You gonna
That's all you're gonna fucking hear.
Yeah, that's all you gonna hear, man.
It's like, oh shit, these two are trying to fuck. Oh wait, he's looking at me.
That's why I can't have no lions on my front porch. That's the last thing I need to hear in the middle of the night. Gonna scare the shit out of me. I'm gonna be like, I need to breathe, man. I feel like I didn't have contractions. That was crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna stop laughing while you're sipping that.
I can't help it. Oh, I left the Olive Garden food in the damn car.
I thought we got it out.
Did we? I don't remember. I don't remember shit.
Right. I
almost fell out the damn car.
Man, I'm surprised I drove. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, no, let's not talk about that because we could get arrested for that. Because the evidence is in the recording.
I didn't drink. I did not get drunk because I specifically knew.
She was the designated driver.
Yes. I have to be the one to get us safely home. See?
Yeah.
Now, the moment that I got home, it was a totally different story. Now I know I have to stop.
Oh god, that was terrible. That sounded terrible. Oh. This is good though.
The strawberry daiquiri is my favorite. I love the strawberry daiquiri.
I like the passion fruit.
Really? Didn't you just now try that though?
I'm still on it.
Yeah, it's not like a new one for you though?
No.
Oh, you already
I mean,
had
no,
it
it is
before.
new. No,
Okay.
it is. It's new. The Seagram's Escapes Passion Fruit Mango.
Okay, see, I never tried that
3.2%
one. The
alcohol.
wild berries I never tried, and the classic lime margarita I never tried.
Oh,
But I tried the other ones.
I don't like the lime margarita or the calypso.
I'm not really a fan of the lime, so it wouldn't happen.
I like the fruity ones, like the very fruity ones. Like the mixed berries and the Jamaican Me Happies.
I would say I'm not a fan of the Calypso Colada, but however, it don't taste like an actual pina colada. And I love pina coladas.
Mm-hmm.
It don't taste like that.
No, I know, because you did. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't a colada. That was a green apple margarita.
Oh, yeah.
But you made it into like a peach
I did.
apple colada. You put it in the smoothie and,
yeah, because
and
like...
snuck it out.
I mean, you gotta be smart about it. You gotta be smart about it. I know that if I drink a certain amount, I can put it in the bottle afterwards. So, it was like, what, peach smoothie.
Uh-huh.
And then it is called green apple
Margarita.
Yeah. Shit, that tasted good. I didn't think it was gonna hit the spot. It did.
I didn't taste it.
It dulled out the whole entire alcohol taste.
Man, I was on my strawberry spiked lemonade. I'm surprised I was able to drink 3 of them.
I know the time that you said you couldn't taste the strawberry spike, it was gonna hit you. I just knew it was gonna hit you because you drunk it too fast. You drunk it too fast.
I can't help
like,
it.
She put it on the table and within like 5 seconds, it was already damn near at the bottom. I'm like, oh, she gonna feel that. She's going to feel that.
My parents are gonna be so disappointed in me if they hear this podcast episode. Like, you're not a Christian. How dare you?
Listen, I'm sure I'm one of the biggest disappointments. Okay.
Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion.
Man, you're not the only person that was scared to death of going to hell. I'm sorry.
Oh no! Oh, we're gonna bring that. Okay.
If you want to.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Okay.
do it. Okay, so back when I was a child, shout out to Britt. I love you. Oh
I love you too, Britt. You
I know
probably
I'm about
don't
to
remember me.
I'm about to confess this right. Oh, this is about to hit. All right, listen. I apologize to Britt's family. Okay, listen. Don't look at me as a bad person now. I've changed my ways.
Yeah, she changed her ways.
I've changed my ways.
Kind of. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, I still got the cussing here and there.
I mean, so do I. Man, have you heard me cuss on this podcast?
No, listen.
I'm a sailor.
Same here, man. Might as well go fetch me the boat.
Oh, well, you know what? Rum and swearing. We're halfway there. All we need is a boat.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, we were in like 5th grade or whatever. And I remember like, I just kept saying to myself, because like, I was raised as if you cussed, you were gonna go to hell.
Man, that's terrible.
So, yeah, it was. So I was thinking, I was so used to cussing at the time in 5th grade that I just thought to myself, like, nah, like, if I go to hell, I'm not about to go to hell by myself. So
shit. I'm sorry for my nasty burps.
Bro. So I was like, I had my friend, I was like, hey man, like, if you're my real friend, you would say the F-bomb with me. Like, just say it. Just say it. And of course, in my head, I'm like, I just don't want to go to hell by myself. Like, that's... I am so sorry. I was fucked up, bro. I was fucked up.
I mean, to
And
be
then
honest,
finally, I was like, okay, so we got the bells that's about to ring, so you better say something before, like, we get in, or otherwise, like, our friendship is done. Like, I'm not,
damn.
like, we're done. So the bells start ringing. She's like, no. She's like, I can't. I was like, just do it. Just do it. We're walking in. We're walking in. I'm telling you, if my foot hits the doorstep, it's over with.
Damn.
Bro, we get to the door. And she goes, fuck. And I was like, yes! Trapped her ass.
Damn. Oh my god. See, with me, it wasn't mostly about going to hell, of course. Like, when I was a kid, I was afraid of going to hell. And I would traumatize my friends on accident, because this is how I was taught. You know, like, oh, if you do that, you go to hell. That's what my mommy says, you know. And my friends would be like, how could you say that? I'm like, I'm sorry. I need to tell you.
Yeah.
But it was mostly like me being left behind when the rapture comes. Because my stepdad unknowingly traumatized the living shit out of me. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's the type of guy that likes to watch movies over and over again, like the same type of movies over and over again for some reason.
Okay.
Like I do that too, but like
depends.
he did it excessively. But there was this 1960s like movie he got a hold of.
Yeah.
And it was all about the rapture and how the end times and how it was gonna be.
Okay.
And they have this really creepy motherfucking song in the beginning because it's like a hippie church or something. And I feel like the whole movie was like set up from a church back in the 60s that had a bunch of hippies that believed in the end times and stuff like that. And that's why they had this song that was like something like the angels came, the demons died, the sun is coming, you've been left behind.
Oh man.
I'm like, yo. Every time I heard that though, every time I heard that, because my bedroom was right across the hall and we lived in a small house, you know?
Yeah.
They still live in that house today, but man, every time I heard that, it would echo down the hallway to my room, and I'd just be laying there with like big ass eyes with my covers like, Jesus, don't leave me behind. I don't want to be alone.
Bro, if I heard that song, I would have been coming out just to make sure it didn't happen. Like,
man,
hey, y'all still there, right?
The shit that I was allowed to watch that.
Oh,
and there was like beheadings in it.
You know what? I was allowed to watch scary movies all the time, so I feel it.
But there was like beheadings in it, and because like at that time, like in the movie, it was like the government took over, and everybody who doesn't believe that the government or the Antichrist is the God, then they get beheaded and killed.
That's deep.
I mean, that's persecution. But so I had seen all of this. And there's this one old guy that looks like Santa Claus that lives underground because he hides. And then they end up like doing like the 7 years of like famine, disease, all of that shit.
Okay.
And you just see like, it was just not something for like a 8-9-year-old kid to watch. Cause like, I'm just like, whoa!
I don't think I can.
There's no water. Everything's turned to blood.
Yeah.
There's famine. Nobody can eat.
I don't think I would ever want to be a part of like having an underground bunker. I really feel like, you know, because I feel like the world that
like
you
being
know,
buried. Like
exactly, and the world that you know, like even if you did survive like an apocalypse, like. You're just there to survive. Like, you can't even go outside.
Yeah, I mean, if the radiation doesn't kill you, you can't go outside because the radiation would.
Exactly. So at some point, you know, everything that you know is just gone. I don't know if I can. I don't know.
I'm just like, I'm done.
Like, yeah, exactly. I'm done. Like, what's
in my head? I'm like, because there is also like a very scary part, like towards the end of the movie, and it's these two people, like a married couple, and they broke into this person's house who was hiding from the government.
Dang, they hijacking together.
She didn't take the mark, right?
That's some Bonnie and Clyde stuff.
Yeah. And she goes, I can't wait till your head drops in that basket. I'm like, bitch,
Whoa.
yo, I was traumatized. I'm like, man, this woman really wants to see this woman dead just because she didn't take the mark. And then, like, later on, that woman who, like, broke into her house ends up being alone because the husband dies somehow. And, I can't remember what it was. I know it says in the Bible, like, there's certain, like Nephilim that are underground that are resting or sleeping and they get unleashed during the end times. And this woman, like, literally hid herself, like under an opening of a tree stump because that thing was going after her.
Oh no.
And the weird ass laugh it had. It was like Frankenstein and a vampire, like Dracula had a baby and he was like, oh. I'm like, yo! These things gave me nightmares. If my family was not in the room, I thought I was gone. Like, I thought they were gone. I thought the rapture had happened and Jesus did not care about me. I literally would get so traumatized if my mom or dad was not around. Because I was like, oh my God, like, did it really happen?
What is this movie called again?
I don't know. I'd have to ask my stepdad.
Stay
I know
away
he
from
still
it.
has it. Because I remember, like, when I was in cosmetology, I spent the night over, and I hear that sun has come and you.
no.
I'm like, shit, it's coming. Oh my God, it happened again. I'm like, dude, he still has it. Oh no.
Bruh, I can't imagine, man. That used to scare the living crap out of me thinking about the rapture. Cause, bro, if you're one of them people left behind, like, you about to just see everybody rise to the sky, and you're just sitting there like, well, like all you see is they clothes and stuff left on the ground, and you just sitting there like, well, what to do now?
What do you do now?
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
I mean, I've watched like the Left Behind movies and stuff.
Never seen it.
Like even like me and Terrence, he actually got. Huh?
What did you
There ain't
say?
gonna be no
shit,
rapture.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
no.
Why you feel
Me,
like
me
that?
and Terrence personally don't believe in the rapture just because we don't believe that we'll be exempt from the hardship. You know.
Okay.
I don't know, I feel
see
like-
what you mean. I see what you mean.
We believe in it, but not in the way the church has kind of like made
You
it
mean
out
with
to
the earthquake and the splitting the entire earth down the...
be. Yeah, no, that's gonna happen. It's just like
Oh,
we're
okay.
not gonna be
What do you mean
taken
by that,
up.
then?
We're not gonna be taken up.
Are you talking about with the clothes randomly just bang on the ground?
Hey babe, come here. Come here. We're actually having a good debate. Come here. No one can hear you.
Somebody's too drunk.
Ooh, that smells nice.
What is that? Which one is
Mixed
that?
berry.
Oh shit. Okay. Shit.
I
The
smell
wild
it,
berry one?
yeah.
Let me smell it. Dude, that's good.
No, we're just having a good discussion. That's all.
So what you mean by the rapture, man? What's your you don't believe in nobody going up, the clothes falling, you know?
That's gonna happen. Just the time period for all.
Really?
What you mean by time period? Time period what?
People think that the rapture is gonna happen like before all the bad stuff happens,
Mm-hmm.
and then God's gonna spare us.
Oh yeah, you talking about
And
like
then-
when it splits and all that
Yeah,
people
that
are
we
gonna be
gonna-
taken up
We gonna be
before.
go, yeah,
Okay,
and then
okay.
like the
I see what you
Antichrist
mean.
is gonna come. We gotta take the mark of the beast, and if we don't take the mark, our head's gonna be chopped off, and we're gonna be martyrs. But I think we're gonna be martyrs regardless.
What
Uh-huh.
is that now? What is a martyr?
Someone who dies for Christ or dies for their
I don't
beliefs.
think I don't think God's gonna take us out, because why would He do that when we could be a light in a dark place?
Right.
That's not even the gospel. He would
So
actually.
what you mean by that if you don't die though?
What you mean?
Okay, like you said being a martyr, right? You basically die for your
Yeah. A
your
martyr is
belief,
like
right?
what's a good martyr that we could talk about? Like Peter.
The one
Peter.
off of Bugs Bunny? I'm just playing that.
What?
I'm sorry, bro.
No, Peter was martyred. So
Okay.
he was
Oh, martyr, babe.
I know they were. I'm just saying, for example, like Peter was martyred. He was nailed to a cross, but he was put upside down
Right,
on the cross,
right.
and that's how culture has kind of made the upside down cross a demonic thing. But technically, it's not supposed to be. It's just, how Peter was crucified.
No. They use it like that now in
Yeah, they
in
do.
that context. Like
They use it in
anytime-
mockery.
Mm.
Which Peter, when he died upside down, he actually used it as a blessing because he felt unworthy to die like Jesus did.
Yeah.
So he said, "Put me upside down because I'm not worthy
But
to
see,
die."
wouldn't that be the opposite though? 'Cause you still don't feel worthy. Like, so wouldn't that still be the opposite? Say, I don't know.
That's a good one.
I guess I can see what you mean by that, but that would be scary. Like if instead of everybody, you know, like rising before the bad stuff happens, like you just there as the bad stuff is happening. I don't know, man. Just go ahead and knock me out. Please shoot me up with something, so I ain't gotta deal with that.
I mean, I could be wrong, and he could take us all, but I'm not counting on that crap.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna sit around waiting for like people. Like, I'm just waiting on the rapture. I don't gotta grow and God come.
Yeah, that's my family's mentality. Like,
but why?
Y'all gonna be really upset when all hell breaks loose, and we up there getting persecuted and getting killed.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Jesus
happening.
Didn't come, and y'all gonna be mad like he left us. I'm like, no, he wasn't gonna come. Right now, and y'all got food.
Yeah, I think the rapture has been the biggest lie that the church has ever
But that's
concocted.
because there's a lot of theories on it of like how it's supposed to happen. Like a lot of people kept thinking it was like water or whatever that was supposed to happen again. But I guess like this time it's supposed to be fire.
Eventually, it's gonna be fire again.
Yeah.
That's how the earth is gonna get burned up. That's why when I hear on the news they talk about the sun, I'm like, yeah, eventually.
Oh, it's getting hotter, yeah.
Eventually, the sun. Listen, that sun. You know how old that sun is. Eventually,
Yeah.
at some point, that boy is going to destroy everything.
Hey, to be honest with you, I for real think that, because you know what?
And the more shit
If
they
you
keep putting
think
up in
about
there,
it, you ain't remember like 10 years ago, like when we'd be outside when it was winter. It was winter. Like you talking 6 feet snow.
Yeah, and the snow was
I
actually
walking out to
fucking
the-
real.
Yeah.
When you put fire to it, it would melt. It
Heck
wouldn't
yeah, I
have
was
burn
walking
marks.
out to the bus stop in like boots and everything,
I was
you know?
swarming shit in January,
Yeah.
February. Like,
Shoot, and then it snowed like 1 or 2 days in April. Like, what is this?
Man, so yeah, that's the rapture. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't believe from church anymore.
Okay. Like what?
Like praying over your food. That's something that you're supposed to do
Really?
every single time.
Oh, that's okay.
I mean-
I still pray over my food.
No, that's okay. I'm saying, like, if it becomes like a ritual to the point where you're obsessed over it, then you're not actually doing it to serve God. You're doing it out of fear,
Mm-hmm.
or you're doing it
I see
out
what you
of
mean.
like obsession. And I feel like God gets kind of annoyed over that. Like, man,
Okay.
I gave you the food. Just eat it. I gave you the money so you could be blessed with food. Just go ahead and eat it. It's fine. You know, my mom, I love her. Man, I shouldn't say this, but she prays over the donuts that she gets. I was just like, Mom, you're already making a bad mistake. What do you want him to do?
Nah, listen. First of all, you
Turn it into a carrot stick.
You know, and you don't know what these folks be doing in these fast food joints. Cause man, I got the stories for days.
Oh,
like,
fuck, my
bro, I
stomach.
used to work at Arby's and I used to work at Chick-fil-A. And when
Oh,
I
no.
tell you,
I used to work at Taco Bell. Hell no.
You
but go ahead.
have to pray, like, girl. And I even worked at McDonald's. You have to pray, because bro, you say one wrong thing, bro. Like, it's crazy. There was this dude that when I was at Arby's, like,
Oh no.
he would tell me all the stories because he used to work at Wendy's, so he was like right across the street from us. And bro, like, he told me that, he told, like, it was like me and my other two coworkers that were right there. And he would come over and tell us all the stuff that he would be doing. So this one person ended up pissing him off in the drive-thru, whatever. So he took the bun and then, like, he stuck it in his pants, wiped it around there, and then, like, literally smacked it. And put
That's
it together
disgusting.
and then
That's
gave it to
terrible.
them.
Oh my god.
It's not as bad as literally, like, doing something and then putting it in the mayonnaise. And then, like,
Someone
serving.
came in the mayonnaise?
Yes.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh no.
And I used to think all the time, I'm like, I'm glad that you're telling me this because I will never eat at your facility again. Thank you. But no thank you.
Right.
And then he's like, So he would give us all these frosty things. Like it was like a little frosty key ring thing that we could go in and we can get free frosties all the time. And I'm like, I don't trust you making shit.
Right, like
not after what you did say.
no.
I'm gonna try to order a frosty and I'm not gonna know what's in it.
See, I only worked at Taco Bell for like a week and a half, but the one thing that really surprised me was that the cinnamon twists are actually deep fried pasta noodles covered in cinnamon.
Deep fried pasta? What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and everything is frozen.
Oh,
like they have a truck full of like frozen shit. The seasoned beef is frozen. Everything's frozen. Everything's deep fried.
I went.
Yeah. They had when I was working there, they had like the toasted cheddar chalupa. That ain't toasted. What the fuck? That thing's deep fried. Well. I did like 80 of those every morning.
Oh my god.
And
that was crazy.
When we deep fry the nachos, they have like those temperature things where you keep them warm and shit.
Okay.
And then you have to put the date like you know, when it was made.
To prep it too. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had like these big gray tubs where we just like stick the nachos in, so like when we don't need them, we just stick them in the tubs and then like stick them either in the back room for later or in one of the thermalizers, you know. But nothing's cooked. Nothing is cooked.
Oh my god.
Unless you
ask.
No.
Because like McDonald's was that way. Like if you didn't ask, we were probably just gonna like take it, throw it in the microwave, put it on for like 30 seconds, and
that's
like
disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was crazy.
No. We have a thing called a thermalizer, which is like they have like this really hot water, and they thaw all the frozen shit. So like the seasoned beef, the nacho cheese, the refried beans that's a magic trick, but I'll get to that in a minute.
Don't tell me it's the beans that they put on the 3-layer burrito.
There.
No.
Yeah. All they do is add water.
What?
It's like freeze dried and then they add water.
The 3 cheese.
The only thing that's homemade is the pico de gallo. That's the only thing.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I love the 3 cheese layer burrito. Oh.
But they stick all the packages of like shit that they need and stick it in like this huge. It looks like a deep freezer, but it's like just full of really hot water.
Okay.
And they just stick everything in there. They thaw it out and it's ready to go and to eat. They don't cook it. They just thaw it out. They thaw the shit out.
That's wild. That makes sense why every time I be asking them to put extra sour cream on it, it don't even be extra. And here they are just charging me an extra.
That was the fun part though, the sour cream gun.
What?
Yeah, they have like you reload it
jealous.
And it looks like a caulking gun, right? And you just like squirt that shit. I'm like, yes, this is cool. I was supposed to be working on the food line, but apparently they just want to be deep fry and do the orders in the front.
Okay.
At the same time, I hated that because my manager threw me like on the line, like the food line. She wanted me to start making food and learn how to make food. So, but the assistant manager would always have me at the register or in the back frying stuff. So there was a difference in management there. So every time I worked with just my manager, she was wondering like why the fuck I wasn't like experienced with learning how to make the food and stuff. And I'm not the type of person that's gonna sell somebody out. I'm just gonna try to, learn as I go,
Exactly. Yeah.
And so whenever my manager would just get real pissed at me because I would stay away from the food line because I don't know how to do it. And whenever I did ask, like, hey, do you need help over here? They're like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, bro, we'd be stressed back there.
Yeah. So I would just basically deep fry everything. I would clean the line, like the floor, so no one's tripping over shit. And then I would take the orders. That was it. Man, people get really pissed over the fact that you did not give them extra fucking sour cream.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, bitch, you don't need that shit.
The sour cream is. Why do I want a dry ass sandwich? Why do I want to choke on this, bro? Like, I asked for sour cream, so my lips is wet. Like,
people
come on,
get
bro.
so pissed, and I'm just like,
yeah, man, we just paid 50 sense for that.
If I make a mistake, like if I ask them, oh, did you say that you needed this? They're like, did I say that? I'm like, oh, bitch.
Now,
You know.
When I say extra sour cream.
You're lucky that I'm not on the clock. Because I would fucking kick you in the face right now.
Oh, you sound like me when I was at Arby.
Man, I hated that. And I ended up quitting just because my manager, I worked in an almost all African American like staff.
Okay.
So there were only like maybe 2 or 3 white women that I worked with, and they were nice and everything, but yeah. Oh, the new girl always gets laughed at. So,
yeah,
you know, but I ended up telling my manager, because we both had a very bad day this day. It was just me and her working the morning, and she was having a bad day, and I didn't know that, and I was having a bad day because I thought she was pissed off at me. I ended up saying something that I shouldn't have. I was like, man, I work my ass off here. You know, and she's like, I was like, I said something like, I may not know a lot about how to work on the food line, but at least I work my ass off trying to do other things to make this place nice, you know? And she says, you don't need to be talking to me like that, which is fine. Like, I'm fine with my boss telling me that, you know? But I apologize because I was just having a bad day. Because I have 2 bosses telling me 2 different things. And I ended up telling her that, and she goes, you mean this person told you to do this instead of me telling you this? And I was like, I'm not that woman to call names and say shit. She's like, it doesn't matter. I know who you're talking about. I'm like, okay, if you know who I'm talking about, then you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to sit here and sell somebody out. Right. She's like, it's okay. It don't matter. I already know now. I'm like, fine. And, you know, I ended up saying, like, no one wants me on the line. You know, they don't involve me. I understand that. Like, there have been times when I've tried to involve myself and I would just end up slowing down the line or the process because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Nah, see, listen.
And this is what made me quit.
Yeah.
Was, she goes, I'm sorry that I have a staff full of, you know, strong black women. I'm like...
Oh yeah, that would have took me out too, because you got the right one.
I'm just like, when did my race become a problem? When did my race become a problem?
That was a shot.
It was a shot. And I was like, okay, just, I'm not going to show up. I'm not going to show up tomorrow.
Yeah, because what you trying to say?
Exactly. So I was like, no,
you know,
no, I'd rather stay at the center that I work at, you know.
Okay, alright.
But yeah, that was my experience in fast food, and I will never do it again.
Oh, man. Listen, mine's be wild. Like, okay, so... The reason why I quit Arby's, I don't know if I should be saying this. Okay, so
no one knows.
So, okay. Normally, it is true. Like if you don't know what you're doing with bag line, we are like that. Like me, like I was trained in every single area because I was getting ready to become a manager. Mm-hmm. And so like I knew front line, but then you know I get tired of the attitude so much. I'm like, just put me anywhere but front. So then I'm being drive-through and you know you hear that ding.
Oh yeah,
ding,
no, that's the
ding.
thing.
I hated that. I was like, yo, hello.
That's the thing. Like they would always throw me out into the front.
I wasn't.
Which is fine. I learned how to kind of like deal with people, but it was like there was always this one woman that would say, I don't want to deal with people, and then the assistant manager would just put me right up in the front. I was like, okay,
yeah, because like I was one of them people. Like I would prefer being in the back or like in the frying station. Shoot, I'll drop the fries and all that. Like, but I'm just, Cause see, I would get like this one girl. Like I remember, like there was no managers or whatever there. So like. And at the time, I was training this guy or whatever. So this girl, she's like, it's been like 5 minutes since I had my roast beef or whatever. So I can go in the back or whatever. I'm making her stuff. She looks and she's just like standing there, arms folded and all that. She's like, where's your manager? And so like my smart ass literally did a 360 and I was like, hello here. Like, I'm the person you're looking for. Like, congrats. And that's just how petty I am. Like, bro, like, you're, like, you see that we just had a bus. Like, clearly, I'm struggling. I'm going back and forth between back line, making the sandwiches, and that I don't have time to train, like, at the same time. So the guy that I was training, I put him on drive-through. Dude ended up having, like, over 70 errors on my name because I just clocked my... Yeah, because I didn't have time to...
One dude walked away having a free meal.
Bro.
And I was like, he just sped away. He's like, oh, yeah. I'm just like, oh, shit.
Hey, freeze.
No one
if they don't notice,
no one trained me for shit. They were just like, here, figure it out. I'm like,
oh, yeah, man. It's mostly like you just get a hat, and by the time you get a hat, they're like, good luck. No,
hell
I
no.
loved it, though. I thrived in the chaos. I love chaos like that.
I hate it.
Because it makes time go faster. The only reason why I quit was because I had one of the managers that was there, and, like, we just got done, like, having 2 buses. Well, the whole entire place looked a hot-ass mess, right? So, like, she, came in, and she starts yelling at everybody. Mind you, we just had, like, a horrible, horrible day with, like, 2 buses, so we got, like, over 60 people. So, of course, our front lobby and everything looks a hot mess. Like, we haven't gotten the things in the back. This is piled up and everything. She comes in, she's like, what the H were you guys doing? And I'm like, oh, listen, don't start, bro. Don't start. You could have came in here and approached it any other different type of way and said, hey, like, do you guys need help? Like, what's going on? Why does it look crazy in here? But then you saying, what the hell happened? Like, okay. So, you know me, I took a break. I went in the bathroom, and I had the headset on and all that. And, of course, I heard, somebody, whatever, go, because it was like, ding, whatever. I went into the bathroom, and, I was doing my woo-saw techniques, like, woo-saw, because I'm about to go off. So I come back, bro. It was like, I didn't even make it all the way in the door yet. And she goes, like, right in front of customers. She's like, Alisha, what the F are you doing? Like, you should be mending the freaking orders. Oh, sorry, not freaking, but effing. Yeah. Effing orders.
Fucking.
And bro, I took off that headset and I was like, bro, what I'm about to do is that. Like, if we wanted to do this in front of customers, we about to do this. What you want me to do? Be in the bathroom and say, hello, welcome to Arby's. I'm taking a shit. Can you just give me a moment so I can ring in your order? Like, in the next 2 minutes? Like, come on, bro. Like, no. So, yeah, no, I quit. I walked out. So I was like, I can't. That's not for me. I don't like anybody having to draw me out of my character. And I feel like with fast food, they don't respect you at all. Girl, I was working like 80, 90 hours a week. It was crazy. I can't do fast food no more. And McDonald's had me walking out after the day. I didn't even finish my shift. And I was like, oh, this is way too crazy.
I don't know how it is with other cities.
You got people trying to square up. Like, people trying to square up in the drive-thru because we was out of chicken nuggets. I was like, wait a minute, bro.
Man, it ain't even that good.
Like, bro, it's trash. It is trash.
It's disgusting.
You trying to throw hands with me over
You do realize that
nuggets?
shit is pink slime and they just cook it.
Bro, all they did was just do that and add some breading to it. Come on. No, fry it. You gonna eat that?
You really want to eat that shit?
That's assorted goods.
Man,
like
I should be talking because I eat that shit sometimes.
I do not eat no damn chicken nuggets.
No, I don't touch the chicken nuggets. It's disgusting. Like I have a thing with like I have a thing where I can tell now like if a chicken strip or a chicken nugget has fat in it just by looking at it. Yeah.
Can't
it's a
do
talent.
That. I was gonna say that's definitely a talent.
Because my husband or Terrence will always like be like, "Okay, honey, does this have fat in it?" I was like, "No," and then he'll taste it. He's like, "Oh shit, really? That was cool." It's true. It's true.
What?
Yeah. If they have like the nubs, like the little nubs, if it's not like a complete shape, then it's fat. If it is a complete shape, then it's white meat. Yeah.
You mean like if it has like little bone pieces or whatever in there sometimes?
No.
What is that?
Like take boneless wings.
Okay.
Right. Some of them have like a complete shape. Like some of them are like just one shape instead of like little crumple bits on top. So like the crumple bits are like the fat
division kind of looking ones. Okay. Alright, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Or chicken strips the same way. Like they have like little crumple pieces on the side.
I didn't know that.
That doesn't. If it doesn't look like it needs to be there, then it probably shouldn't be. You know.
If it looks like a rat, just don't eat it.
Yeah. Oh.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, because I remember they were talking about one of the places in the mall or whatever. Like, girl ended up ordering something from a Chinese food or whatever thing, so they put it on Facebook that it was a dead rat that was in there.
No. Man, I ordered something from DoorDash and it was Magic Walk, right?
Oh, don't get on that. No, that's where I order. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. No, that's where I order my pina coladas from.
No,
what you about to say?
No, I love their sweet and sour chicken rice.
Okay, I don't really eat there, but I drink there. I get this.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Every drink.
It's cool, but because you know where I used to live with my parents, there was one right across the street, so
Okay.
we go there all the time. So we would always get like sweet and sour chicken or chicken fried rice or something like that.
Okay.
And so I remember the last time I had Magic Walk, I was like, this is disgusting. Because it wasn't just like pieces of chicken with rice and sweet and sour sauce. Like there was like this big ass chicken figure just sitting there. I was like, what the fuck is this? This looks like fish. And
Oh, the Long John Silver story.
Oh my god.
Bro, I love their chicken. Oh my
So
gosh,
do I.
it's smack.
I used to have a driving instructor, right?
Okay.
Who would always ask me to like pull into the Long John Silver's.
Yep, that'll be me.
He's
Then
like,
take
okay,
this
I gotta
ride.
get lunch. And he'll just be eating while I'm driving.
Yep,
I was just like, I like this guy. This guy's awesome.
That's
He don't
life.
give a shit.
Bro, listen. Listen, if you know me, you know every 2 minutes, it don't matter what we doing, I'm finna eat. Like, girl, I'll be at work, I'd literally be smashing while I'm I mean, like, Alisha, when do you not eat? I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's a habit.
See,
like, I'll be chewing on everything.
I choose not to
Snaking
eat.
some in.
I choose not to eat throughout the day,
Oh, I do.
but then I eat during the evening.
I'll eat 3 meals at an evening time. And still
I just eat
throughout
all
the
at
day.
once. It's a bad habit, I know, but I just choose not to eat in the daytime because usually when I wake up, I'm not hungry. My body won't tell me that I'm hungry. So.
Okay, when I wake up, no, but any other part of the day, it's over with. Like, I'm eating.
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter if we at the movies, I'm eating. Like, I'm sneaking food in. Like, it's 100%. If we at work, guarantee I got snacks in my pocket. Which one you want? That's why I got, like, basically this trench coat. Because, like, look, hella pockets.
Right.
Pockets on the inside, pockets on the outside. Like, I got the pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I always
Oh,
be
yeah.
snacking. That's
Yeah, no,
just
the
how I
Long
am.
John Silver story.
Oh, yeah, yeah, go ahead.
We order for DoorDash sometimes, and so I was like, I have a craving for fish a lot of the time, so I was just like, oh my god, I really want Long John Silver. So we ended up getting Long John Silvers, and I had like the fish and chicken dinner, right? Tell me why the chicken didn't taste very good. It was crunchy.
Blasphemy.
Like the meat, the white meat was crunchy. It was not.
Don't say that.
It was not cooked
Blasphemy.
long enough. You know how like sometimes
I love it.
things don't get cooked right and it ends up being all floppy and rubbery?
My heart.
It's disgusting.
Who did you like that? Which one? I'm gonna call corporate on them tomorrow.
Well, I can't really tell from the city where, because
Oh, that's true.
I
Yeah.
can't tell nobody my location. I was about to.
I just thought about that. Like, yeah, you. After
Let's just-
this, let me
let's
know.
just
'cause I'm gonna
say-
call corporate.
It's close.
Yeah, they getting corporate called. That's crazy. They need to be shut down. Health inspection and all. 'Cause what is that? I've never seen a.
Man, I've
long-term-
never seen.
Well,
I've never
Long
seen.
John not
I've never
taken.
seen a whole city get so bent out of shape when Steak and Shake shut down. Do you remember that? That was during quarantine, or just
Who's
after.
Steak and Shake? The one on town?
We don't live on Talmadge. Hang on. So, yeah, no. people would actually go there just to have a memorial service for the damn restaurant.
Oh my gosh, it's like the restaurant died and took a
The
part
restaurant
of it.
died. They shut down for I don't know how long. I was
Uh-huh.
like, Steak and Shake even ain't that good. Like, no, I gotta say, it is pretty good compared to, like, the other restaurants that I've been to.
Okay.
Because it's, like, it's a quick meal. It's, like,
Mhm.
fast food and restaurant, like, in between there. It's fine.
I loved it because my dad, well, you know, when I used to consider my dad, he used to take us there all the time. It'd be 2 o'clock in the morning or 3. That was just our hot spot. Like, we would just be sitting there.
Yeah,
just
apparently
talking.
it's the
Loved it.
potheads hotspot. Because everybody was out there,
bro,
like...
everybody was out there at that time of hour. Well, this was before IHOP became 24 hours though.
Right.
Because Steak and Shake was like
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
only ones that became
Yeah,
24
man.
hours.
That's a whole nother story about IHOP.
Oh,
'cause-
IHOP be having, yeah.
Man, IHOP, one of the
IHOPs
IHOPs, like, shut down towards, where I used to live with my parents.
Okay.
Because somebody was selling cocaine out
Bro, IHOP be
out the
wild.
back.
IHOP be wild. Like, bro, they'll just be doing heroin in the bathroom. Like, it's
Dear
crazy.
God.
Just shooting up.
Man,
like,
no wonder we have so many mental health facilities in Toledo. I swear to God.
that's what they be doing at, like, them times in the morning. That's why you gotta be careful, because they be crazy. Shoot. But those be the most best times. Like, I just want to wake up at, like, 2 o'clock and then, like, get like, my friends or whatever together and we just go out. Like, it's a night of fun.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Because, like, even after Kairos, like, when Kairos was a thing back in the church, we would end up going there and having fun.
What
and
is
stuff.
that?
Kairos?
Yeah.
It's a young adults ministry that Terrence and I were involved in.
Oh, okay.
Before his best friend moved away.
Okay, I got you.
We ended up going there. I remember one time I went out with all of them, and Terrence remembers this pretty well because this was before we were together.
Yeah.
I look over, I'm like, hey, Terrence is here, and he just felt really special that I, like, remembered his name. I was like,
Aww,
oh.
that's so cute.
So that's our
Just
steak
love
and
them
oh my
little
God, no, I have so many steak and shake stories.
Oh,
Man, me and my one birthday, my friend took me out.
okay.
I love her so much because she used to work at the bakery,
Mm.
and she made me a cookie cake, and she knew that I liked foxes.
Ooh, a cookie cake. Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds great. Bro.
Man, we're drunk. We don't need sweets on top of this.
Anytime somebody mentions food, if it sounds good, I don't care what time of day it is. I don't care if I just ate. I'm trying to smash.
Okay, let's see. Let me name a gross fucking
Don't you
Food.
do it.
Let's see if it sounds Brussels sprouts.
Ugh.
Oysters.
No, I've never tried oysters, and I've never tried Brussels sprouts, but I smelt Brussels sprouts, and
Brussels
it ain't
sprouts are like, it's just a tiny head of lettuce. That's all it is.
it. Why does it smell like that?
I don't know the way they cook it.
Matter of fact, why does chitlins smell like that?
Chitlins, isn't chitlins
Bro,
like
when
pig butthole?
Yeah, I don't know. No, wait, ain't it pig intestines?
Pig intestines?
I think so.
Man, tell me
That's
why
why
I
it
saw a
smells so bad.
Facebook post about, like, somebody holding up the butthole of a damn pig. With chitlins.
Not Wilbur!
Oh my God, 'cause
no!
you do realize that everything from the pig is edible. Like, you can eat the nose, you
Yeah.
can eat the eyes, the ears,
Oh no, that's not right.
the lips,
Why?
the hooves. They sell the hooves in Walmart.
I thought you could only eat,
No, you can eat
like,
the
I
whole
know the
pig.
outer part of the pig is ham, right? Like, there's stomach part and all that, that's
Yeah.
ham, right? And then the inside,
It's
I was told
chitlins,
that
like
chitlins
chickens.
was the intestine.
But I saw somebody.
And pork is like the outside too, so like,
Yeah, ham, pork. I don't
I've
eat
never
pig.
heard of that. That's
I really don't eat pig. I think it's because of the traumatizing post that I saw. Because here's this woman, she's got like this shredded pig skin.
Mhm.
She's about to like prepare chitlins and stuff. And all you see is like this gaping ass butthole in the middle of it. I'm just like, I am never eating pig
Bro,
again.
Imagine walking into that. She's like, hey man, I'm about to stuff the shit out of this pig.
No, it was just like the shredded skin with like the
I'm
the
sorry,
whole
bro.
like the only intact part was like
Man,
the
she had to make
ass.
sure what she was doing with that. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all gotta forgive my mouth, bro. Y'all gotta forgive my mouth.
Oh.
Bro, that list, you had to see what she was
No, okay, let's get back to one of my friends. Like, she celebrated my birthday. She took me out to lunch, right?
At Steak and Shake?
At Steak and Shake.
Okay, alright.
And my friend, she's such a sweetheart. We just sat and talked for a while, but there was like I feel like it was like a senior citizens day or something, where how like senior citizens get a discount because there was like a whole bunch of old people. Like,
I love it,
they
man.
all pushed their
I
tables.
better have some peer pals.
They all pushed their tables around,
Mhm.
but then there was like 3 old men, right, just talking near us,
Okay.
like maybe a foot away.
Mhm.
Me and my friend were just talking, right, and all we hear is
Man, sometimes I'm
like
gonna be
this
loose.
this dude during their conversation near us just rips one.
First of all, bro,
Out
you
of
can't hold your
nowhere.
shit in when you get older, man. It's over with. You gonna literally get up and piss yourself. Like, I already know shit is. You know what? I already know shit is coming for me. Like, it's based off of the fact that I already had kids. Cause like when I had kids, bro, like if I sneeze, I'm just pissing. Like it's just. So I already know.
Oh
like,
shit!
when I get older, it's a wrap. Like, you got about 2 seconds to take me to the bathroom. Otherwise, just go ahead and put a debrief on me because I'm about to piss myself. You laugh, you pissing yourself. Like, and what I notice, like with older people, when you literally are with older people, bro, they're so funny. Because, bro, the moment that they get up, you know, when you get up, you have to squeeze your butt cheek.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So when they get up and they clench their butt cheeks to stand up, they rip ass.
Oh
It's the
no, but
funniest
like
shit
my
ever,
friend,
bro.
but
I'm like, that's gonna be me. Like, I already know.
my friend, she just looks over, and then she looks at me, and then she just face palms. Just like, I know. And then we're just talking again.
Yeah.
Like, we're just still having a conversation, ignoring the fact that this dude just ripped a big one. It was like a boom. And he does it again.
Oh, listen, man, he can't hold it. Hey, man, don't they tell you anyway, like, it's better that you let it out? Let it out. Let it flow.
Man, I don't do that in public, man.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I used to be like, when I do hold it, then I get like back pain. I get my side pain. I'm like, y'all got me messed up.
Well, you
I'm
know
not about
what?
to get to that degree.
Since we're talking about this, I might as well confess something.
I will excuse myself, man. I got to go to the bathroom.
In high school,
Mhm.
oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. I mean, who cares? I mean, my listeners probably know so much about me now.
Okay.
I had mastered the art of making the silent fart. Like, I deliberately did it.
Oh no.
Like, I made myself
That's
silently
crazy.
fart.
That's crazy.
I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's like you have to suck in your gut and make sure that your butt cheeks
Oh no,
don't
I know what you're
flap.
talking about. Yeah, no, okay, that, yeah. But I mean, the only time that doesn't work is like if you're on something hard, like a hardwood chair or something.
No, I would.
And you try that shit, it will literally come out and literally be at the very edge and just make an entire noise. That's what I found out about
It didn't
that. You
matter
can
how
do
bad
that.
it smelled. No one knew it was me. So.
Bro, listen. I done did a lot of stuff in high school. It was crazy. I think the worst thing that I've ever did in high school had to be, which forgive me that I'm about to say this, because I'm like, I done did some
We're
stuff.
drunk. We're making confessions. It's fine.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright. So there's a couple of bad things that I did in high school that's really top tier. Like, one, I will never confess. I will never confess it.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna make a new segment real quick.
Alright, so the very first thing that I did was really bad. Okay, I was in science class. This particular day, we had to do like, what is it? We were doing dissections.
Uh-huh. Oh no. What the hell you do?
So this girl was talking about me, and you can tell somebody's talking about you when they like, like whisper in somebody's ear and they kind of like laugh with their friends or whatever, and like they keep looking at you, so you know that they saying some shit, whatever. Uh-huh. So at first I wasn't paying attention. I was like, I'm kind of used to being made fun of all the time, whatever. So she just keeps doing it, and now like a third and fourth person's getting involved. So you know what I did? I was like, all right. So I literally took the frog's arms and I pinned it. And I pinned the legs, and then I took the tongue and I cut its tongue off, and then I threw it at her. And I kid you not,
you're savage.
And I kid you not, I'm not gonna say his name because that's my teacher. But he literally stood up so fast, and he was like, Alisha, and I'm like, look, bro, just call my mama. Just call my mama, because I know where this is going. Detention and everything, and I'm fine with that. But you need to tell her to chill out. Like, I asked her nicely.
That is so funny.
She didn't listen. So now she got a frog's tongue thrown at her. I don't know what to tell her.
I never...
Oh, that was bad, bro. That was bad. I needed my ass beat.
Yeah, no. The worst thing I ever did was, like, hide in the bathroom during gym, because I was really bad at track. We always did the track unit, and I fucking hated it. All the way up to high school, like, I just hated doing that.
Okay, I'll say this.
Like, it's bad when you get winded just looking at the damn track.
Bro, that was me. My asthma be flaring, then they be like, run, and I'm like, I can't.
Why you got it? Why do we have to humiliate ourselves, man?
Yeah, bro, I'm like, if I run any further, I'm gonna pass out and die. Stop playing with me, bro. Like,
right.
I can't.
Right.
They're like, yes, you can. You just don't believe in yourself. No, I don't believe in catching my breath. Chill.
Like, no, shit, I don't believe in myself.
Yeah,
I come from a family where
I'm over here wheezing like
eating pizza is like a thing. You really think I'm gonna be in shape?
Yeah, man.
I wasn't even like fat either. I was not.
I can't even walk
athletic.
up the stairs without being winded. So what makes you think I'm about to run this track with being winded? Come on, man. Let's use some common sense here.
Oh man, I hated running.
No, I did
still
too.
hate running.
Bro, okay, so what I did was, cheat code here. What I did was, when I was getting tired of running, I would literally swing my arms back and forth to make it look like I'm running, because you'll never know. You'll never know.
Really?
Yes, and I never got yelled at again to run faster, because I was technically running. See my arms.
Oh my god, if I only knew the life hack.
Yeah.
Because I literally just walked the whole thing. I didn't really care. I was like, fuck this. Some guy.
No.
I remember I was on like, you know how like there's tracks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Uh-huh, okay.
I was on the first track, right?
Mm.
Apparently, because I just, usually when I don't want to be there, I'm in my own world, I'm thinking about something else.
Okay.
I wasn't even paying attention to this asshole. This asshole, okay? Man, I really want to name him, but maybe he's not an asshole anymore. But, apparently he was trying to break a track record. Like, it was gonna fucking do shit.
Yeah, this tryhards, yeah.
He was a jock, too.
Okay.
He went to Ohio State. He actually played for Ohio State for a while.
Oh, nice.
Which is cool. Cool. But you're still an asshole. You beat your girlfriend. But anyway, I remember I just wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to walk this damn mile.
Okay.
Didn't care. Apparently, he was yelling at me, trying to get out of the way so he could, like, get, through this.
Right.
And he says, the one time that I found out that he was actually pissed off at me was when he bumped shoulders with me. He's like, fine, whatever, bitch.
Oh!
In front of the fucking gym teacher! And I'm like...
I'd have stripped him, bro. Right
man,
there.
I should have.
I'm sorry,
man,
bro.
I was such a passive-aggressive child.
I'm a bad influence.
Back in the
Don't listen to me.
Back in the day, man, I wish I could just go back.
If I was there, I'd have tripped him for you.
Yeah, I wish I could just go back just to piss him off. Just to ram his face in the asphalt. Damn it. Damn it. We're not gonna bring out murdery Sarah, because Sarah gets
crazy.
descriptive.
No, I think the craziest thing that I ever did. Now this was not by purpose, okay? The one that I talked about, that was by purpose. I meant to do that, okay? This one was not intentional, okay? Our school ended up being like all over the news and stuff because they couldn't figure out what the gas problem was.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
shit.
admit this right here. I'm so sorry, but like we were in class when we were dealing with like Bunsen burners or whatever. Is that what it's
You did
called?
not leave it on.
Okay, listen. I know that y'all think of me as a bad person, but I just want to explain myself, okay? I feel like if we getting confessions out, I'm not about to take this to the grave. I'm about to get it out, okay? So, it's not that I left it on. I didn't know how to turn it off. So, you know, I didn't know that saying of the lefty loosey, righty tighty. I didn't know that. So my dumbass was just going to the left the whole entire way. Next thing you know, like 5 minutes later, everybody's like, you know, the class or whatever rings. And everybody's like, why does it smell like gas so much? And like, I mean, this thing spreaded throughout the entire building within seconds because because it was just so powerful.
Oh my god.
And I'm thinking like, oh, there's no way. I can't confess this. I can't do this now. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm so
you know what? I've done something like that. Not to that extent.
Yeah, mine's was so bad. All of the firefighters came and they're like, does anybody know where it came from? And they're like, yeah, it came from such and such's room. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna find me. And then they start questioning all of us that was in his room from the last period. And I'm like, no, I turned mine off. I'm sure I did. You know, there's no way that it was me. And then they came to find out that it was like one of us that was in there. I never confessed to it because I was scared to death. I'm like, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail just because I didn't know how to turn this thing off. Like, and that's not fair.
Oh no. I remember in junior high, I think it was like 7th grade. We were in like this class where they taught you how to drive, but without like the hands-on portion. Like they didn't teach you. They just taught you the rules of the road and shit.
I never been to driving school.
Yeah.
Nope.
We had driving school in junior high, which is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Normally you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got lucky. People be paying like $300.
But they didn't put us in the car. They just let us learn the rules of the road in the classroom. And so we had a substitute teacher, and everybody was like getting on her ass and shit. Like how fucking little ankle biters do. So, me, being the silly bitch that I was back in the day, I end up joining in, you know? And I can't remember what she said that made me say this, but I said, let's keep it that way. You know, like, she's like, man, I'm gonna leave. Like, yeah, let's keep it that way. She thought it was somebody else on the other side of the damn room, and that kid got a demerit because of me. And I was like, oh.
Bro.
I didn't say anything because I hated that kid too. He was an asshole. That, and then, man, this is what you call biochemical terrorism at its finest.
Aw.
Okay.
You about to say next.
I remember I had a sinus infection, or I had something. I was like,
you spreading shit.
I did. Okay, I was in world studies, and I'm really sorry. I don't even know if he's still around. No, I'm sure he's alive. I know I didn't kill him. Dear God.
You said you said bio what?
Biochemical terrorism.
See, like,
it is technically what I was doing.
Exactly.
But I was like,
you might have killed him.
Man, we're talking about like the spread of shit in chemistry, like the spread of illnesses and stuff.
You didn't cover your mouth.
I was in world studies, right?
Okay.
I took my homework home, and I hated this guy, this world studies teacher. He was such a dick.
And that's the reason why you killed him.
I didn't kill him. But I coughed all over my fucking worksheet.
Oh.
And it took him about maybe 3 months just to get that shit. He got sick.
You're so fucking
He got sick.
Okay.
3 months after. And I was like, oh shit. I really hope that's not because of me. It might have not been. It probably didn't work. He just probably was sick.
That's so bad.
No
man, I got a lot of detentions when I was in middle school, but I promise it wasn't my fault. Like, it wasn't my fault.
It's
like,
never
it was
your
by
fault.
it was by default. It was by default. Because, like, okay, so it all started, like, when I was in 4th grade, okay? This was before middle school. Bro, I used to do this hand motion where it's like you put your fingers like on your cheek, and then like your the palm of your hand is on your mouth, and I would blow into it so it'd make a farting noise.
Okay.
So I used to do this all the time in class. Well, eventually she got tired of my shit one day. And one day I came in and I didn't even do it like because I was just bluntly just being a dick this day. I just put my hand like this and I went, because like I was just exhausted, but it blew the sound. And she's like, Alisha, that's it. I can't take you anymore. Get out of here and go. And they had like a desk that was at the top of the staircase. And so she's like, just go to the desk, and I'm gonna call your mother this time. And I'm like, oh, I promise, bro. Like, I didn't even do it this time. Any other time, I will 100% say that's me. Like, today, I was just stressed out. Like, I just put my hand right there. Like, she's like, no, you're lying. You're lying. Get out. Don't even explain it. I'm like, oh, fine, whatever. So I'm sitting over there, and I'm like, I'm tired of this, bro. I've never been put outside. Like, she put the desk outside in the hallway up the stairs just to make sure that I wasn't by her. I was like, wow, like, this is wow. Bro, she hated me after that time. And I was like, and then, like, I came into the room and she's like, just go ahead and change your card from red to green now that I spoke to your mother.
Oh, you had to flip a card too? We had that in 4th grade.
I was crying. I was like, man, you didn't have to do all that. Like, you're childish. And she's like, you're always doing that. I'm like, yeah, but not this time. Like, girl, I was saying any other time. Like, not this time.
I remember there was a substitute for that same teacher that I was talking about earlier. And I remember, because all of us would sit in, like, different desks in different stations all the time. And usually, in that class, we always had partners, and me and my partner would sit, like, far towards the corner. But it was also somebody's desk, and so I sat there because I was like, I thought, we were gonna be partners, work on shit. Oh no, this was a reading class. I remember that now. So this teacher did drive time and also reading, but I remember this teacher was like, you're sitting in his desk, and this student, he was a dick too, but to be honest, I really liked the way he handled it later on. But I was having a bad day that day. And I was like, okay, asshole. Like, I called him an asshole. And the teacher was like, what'd you say? I was like, I didn't call him anything. And she's like, all right. And I went back to my face was red. Everybody was like, oh shit, she said something. Everybody knew I was saying something. I called this kid an asshole. And
that was crazy.
And then later on I apologized to him. I'm like, dude, I was just having a bad day. I'm really sorry. He's like, I didn't even say anything. Like, I didn't say that you said anything to me. I was like, dude.
Oh, he heard it.
Thank you.
He probably was just like, oh, that's fine. Kelly was mutual.
Okay.
I just used to do a lot of dumb stuff. Like, when I
think this will be the last story, because I can't, like, post anything more. Because if it's over 2 hours, then I can't post it to YouTube.
You put all of them together.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
That is if you want it on YouTube. If you don't.
No, okay. I already admitted to half of the things I'm about to go to jail for. We got her ass. Take her down.
But go ahead.
Nah, I don't even remember. Bro, it's the ADHD brain. It's gone. The thought's gone. Yeah, I used to get just so many detentions back in the day. It was crazy. I used to just come in and sign the clipboard. Like, just
she's like, I know I'm already about to cause trouble. Let me just cut to the chase.
Yeah, I remember, see, like, bro, and it was just because of the crowd that I hung around, too. Like, it wasn't necessarily the best. So, like, if the one girl got in trouble, like, I got in trouble because he's like, by associate. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not about to sign the clipboard by associate. Like, what is this?
By associate.
Yeah, like, association. Like, bro, okay, whatever. Be careful who you choose to have your crowd around. Understandable now that I got older, but...
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, well, thank you so much for listening to our drunk asses talk. We will see you in the trenches next time. See ya.